Welcome back to the channel, everybody. In the last video, I talked about how Steve Sarkisian's play calling might present challenges for Washington's defense, and I truly believe that. The interesting thing is that the starting quarterback for Texas is Quinn Ewers, which I have a lot of respect for. I like what he does. I know he gets a little hate in some places, but I do know that when he doesn't execute the set play call that will take advantage of the defense by Sarkisian, he doesn't always do the thing that he needs to do to compensate for maybe if the defense played it well. And I'm going to show you what I mean by highlighting 4 plays that kind of highlight that circumstance in the Iowa State game. So let's go right into it. This first play is actually right at the beginning of the game, 15 minutes left in the first quarter. So literally the first play is 1st and 10. Texas has 5 wide on the field, 2 wide receivers at the bottom, 3 wide set to the top. It's a shotgun set. No running back set to the left or right of Quinn Ewers. So on this play, he has a simple design here. And so Quinn Ewers, the design is like, we're going to get this play to the out route here for the wide receiver, which that's number 5, is Adonai Mitchell. The out route is supposed to be high and toward the sideline, right? He's supposed to throw this ball high and toward the sideline, the receiver catch it and run up the field. So this play is designed to go there, right? But look at what Quinn does from a mechanic standpoint. He takes a step back. He doesn't really set his feet that well. He hesitates a little bit because he's trying to determine if he's going to throw that ball. He leans back a little bit on that right foot and kind of short arms the ball. So he throws it out. If you don't step into your throw, you can't get it high and you can't get it toward the sideline. And what you saw is that the ball was behind and it was low. So there's a very simple thing that happens. And sure, that can happen with any quarterback when they don't get their mechanics and their feet set right. They're gonna mess up eventually. Some quarterbacks are amazingly consistent at doing that, but the reason why I'm highlighting it here is that this is the start of what I'm gonna show you of like just kind of the things he doesn't do that well when things are not exactly what he's expecting to see based on what Steve Sarkisian is calling up for that play. So let's go into the next one, which is in the second quarter. So we're skipping ahead, 13 minutes and 3 seconds left in the game. Shotgun set. There is about 4 wide on this play, 3 at the top, 1 at the bottom. Running back set to the right of Quinn Ewers. Iowa State's got 3 people on the line of scrimmage. And so what's going to happen is that Texas is going to take a deep shot here on this first down play. So as the ball is snapped, you got the 3 wide receivers at the top. 2 of them are going underneath. 1's up the middle of the field, running a deep post route. Quinn Ewers doesn't take he kind of rolls out. The pressure is not even really coming to get him yet, but he's kind of extending this play, and he takes that shot, and it ends up being incomplete. Like, could have been caught, but it wasn't. The problem that I have with this play, and I'm pretty sure Steve Sarkisian is probably highlighting this for Quinn as well, is that you had 2 guys underneath that you could have hit. So, like, if you notice, look at the wide receiver, or it's really the tight end up there. So there's like 11 personnel. Tight end was the far receiver at the top of the screen. He's just basically running like a little crossing route, a little flood concept drag right in front of Quinn Ewers in the middle of the field. He's open. Like, that's who you need to hit on this play. The pressure wasn't enough to cause you to flush out of the backfield, but he did. He takes a shot. So it's like, while that shot play wasn't open, I'm pretty sure that, Steve designed that play for you to take that shot if it's there, but it wasn't. But that's what he was looking for. Come on down and take your check down. He didn't do it. Also, if you notice, he had who was that on the bottom of the screen? I think that's Xavier Worthy, number 1, the receiver at the bottom. He runs right past this because this is a zone defense. He runs past the initial zone, and he runs the out route. A corner route is what I should say. And that corner route is open. So once again, this is before any pressure comes through. If Quinn had already come off that deep post route, he could have come down and seen Xavier Worthy open on that corner route. And maybe you see the safety coming over the top. All you have to do in that situation is throw the ball flat and a little bit toward the sideline, and the safety wouldn't be able to jump that ball for the receiver. Like, basically, instead of throwing it at an angle going up the field, shortening the time that the safety can get to the ball, you throw it a little bit flat, almost like an out route, and let Xavier Worthy catch the ball and get to it. But Quinn doesn't do that. So he's fixated on that deep post route. He then misses the corner route that is open. You have the tight end running a crossing route right in front of him that's wide open when nobody can impact the play. This is first down, so he doesn't have to get the first down here. And he even has a check down with number 4 on the side here, where even if, he throws that ball, the running back probably gets tackled, but it's 3-yard gain. So basically, Quinn ignored and I even mentioned number 13. Like, yeah, the wide receiver also just coming open on a little short hitch route, kind of moves inside as well. He basically ignores all his other receiving options just to force that deep post route. And like I said, I'm pretty sure that Sark designed that play for that to be open, for that to be where he attacked, but it wasn't there. So what you have to do then is move down to your next options. So this is something that Quinn struggles with, because you're going to see it again in the next two plays that I show you. Is back to the first quarter, 11 minutes and 29 seconds left in the game. It's 1st and 10 here. Very similar concept. That's 12 personnel. Is one running back, 2 tight ends. Both of the tight ends are set to the left of the line of scrimmage, and 2 of the wide receivers are close to the right side. And what you're going to get is that Quinn Ewers is taking a sack, as you can already see, but he has 2 guys on the top of the screen that are open. Like, just 2 guys that are just open right there on short hitch routes. And all you have to do is throw this ball with timing. If you throw this ball on time, you have number 4, and you have, I think that's Adonai Mitchell, open on just like little short hitches. Like, all you have to do is throw that ball on time and not look downfield for anything else. But Quinn's eyes move so fast from over there. Like, he stops, he turns around, and he just holds the ball. He holds the ball, and gets a sack. You don't have to do that. Steve Sarkisian is designing a play that has an out for you. It has a way for you to not take a sack, for you to not have to worry about getting the ball down the field. If everything's covered and the pressure is coming, all you have to do is just take the short hitch routes, like, which will get you 5 yards. And Quinn just does not do that. He's just struggling with that. And so that's an example of, like I said, when he doesn't have the play that Steve has set up for him to make, it seems that he may be panicking, or just he's trying to do too much, maybe trying to play hero ball when he can just take his underneath route. So I'm going to show you one last play. I'm going to get you out of here fast. I'm not going to do the whole 7-8 different plays today, just keeping it simple. We're in the second quarter, 1 minute 37 seconds is 2nd and 10, and he's going to take another sack here. When he has 2 hitch routes open again. Like I said, Steve is setting up the play to where the deeper progression is there, the vertical pass concept is there, and Quinn just does not take it, or he is not there, so he tries to set Quinn up. Steve does try to set Quinn up to take a short pass underneath to keep the ball moving, but he just doesn't. As you can see, you have the receiver at the top of the screen and the receiver at the bottom of the screen, which is the tight end, number 0 down there. They both run short hitches. Nobody's around. The other receivers all ran routes a little bit further upfield past the first down marker. Quinn Ewers does not look at those guys. He just does not look at them. So you have 13, you have Xavier Worthy, and I think Adonai Mitchell all going up the field, I believe. And he just takes the sack. Like I said, the pressure is not that extensive. Like, if Quinn Ewers steps up and just goes to throw the ball to the tight end, I think actually the wide receiver at the top of the screen is probably the shorter throw. Go ahead and just throw that ball up there. You got you 5 yards. And for whatever reason, he doesn't do it. So I think here's the thing that's going to happen with Washington. If Washington knows how to defend those vertical pass concepts that get receivers open in the way that Steve Sarkisian's like to dial them up, what happens then is, will Quinn take the underneath plays to get himself be successful? And so what's interesting, I'm kind of spoiling my next video, because the next video that I do, and I'm gonna try to get it out before the game if I have time, is showing you what happens when he does take advantage of the underneath routes that Steve Sarkisian has for him. Because when he doesn't, the offense stalls out and they struggle, which they did in the first half of this game. As you can see, they were tied with Iowa State 3-3, and that changes when he does take the underneath, when he doesn't just only look for those vertical pass concepts. So let me know what you think. Do you believe that Quinn Ewers will take advantage of these things against Washington? What do you expect to see out of him? I just want to highlight this really quickly because I noticed it and it just kind of popped out on me in the film. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.